And with Brooke offline now, I'm going to add a few little chickens to her base area because, who doesn't love a few chicken nuggets, hanging out at the base? But look at the doggos there. Here's the little Bill. Oh my gosh. Wait, what are they called? Boris, oh my gosh, you're so cute. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty. Oh my word. Okay, Boris, you saw nothing. Yeah, you saw nothing, okay? We'll just see. Okay, 3 chickens from 16. 1 chicken from 16. And 0. Wasn't exactly the amount of chickens that I had hoped that we would get in here, but at least it'll confuse her. Except I'm the only one that's been online, so it might be very obvious if it's me. But, Boris won't say anything, so it'll be up to Brooke to figure out if the chickens just wandered in there, which can totally happen, or if it was a player. And while we are passing by the guild building, let's see what the new task for this week is. Oh, it's just one. The city at the end of the game? Oh no, this means we have to go into the end. Well, if this is the case, then we need to start getting prepared, and I think the next thing I want to do is use our enchanting tower to enchant some of my other things, but I also want to work on getting some potions, and probably, slow fall would be good, so I guess we have to stay up at night, and I also want to get strength potions, because those will for sure help us in the end. Especially since the only way to get to the city at the end of the game is if we beat the dragon. But before we get started getting all prepared for the dragon fight, I want to use my 4 name tags that I have, and we are going to name the animals that we have around our base. So we are going to first name our goat Muffin. The camel, you already know, is going to be a Camellia Farts. And our dog kind of reminds me of a hyena, and so I was thinking we'd name them Shenzi after the hyena from The Lion King. And I'm not going to make the mistake of wasting a name tag on the axolotls when I can just grab them in a bucket, and we can just name tag the bucket, and we are going with Blossom for our little axolotl's name. Thank you to everyone who gave some name suggestions for our animals. I think it is so much nicer to just have official names on all of our little critters around our little base area. Now we need to start preparing to go into the end, so I'm going to grab a bunch of potion supplies, and we'll need a bunch of glass. We can now use our pond to collect some water for our glass bottles, and we're grabbing a bucket for water bucket clutches. We'll get some blaze powder and add that into our brewing stand. We'll add our bottles in, and we'll add in a nether wart to make some awkward potions. With the awkward potions made, we add in a bit of blaze powder to make a strength potion. Now, I'm thinking we will use some glowstone to turn our strength potion into strength 2. Even though adding redstone does make it last longer, having it be glowstone I think will be better because we will be much stronger to fight the dragon. And we'll grab some gunpowder so that we can make this a splash potion and splash our friends so we can all fight much stronger together. Which is kind of poetic, Strength in numbers, strength in friends, I like that. So now we have a splash potion of strength, and look at that. We got local brewery. The next thing we need to do is actually stay up at night because we need some slow falling potions, so we're going to wait for some phantoms to spawn. And while we wait for phantoms to start spawning after 3 nights, I'm gonna go try my hand at enchanting and hopefully getting Featherfall 4. We'll see if I actually end up getting that. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. Oh, look at this. It's a little thing from Amber. Oh my goodness, look at the little gifts she left. Oh, that's so kind of her. I took some string. Thank you. Oh, that's so kind. Yeah, earlier I was just hanging out building my floating little island, and Amber stopped by wanting to use the spider farm. So now that Amber has been able to use the spider farm, I'm glad she got the string that she needed as well, and that is so kind of her to leave a little gift. As for you, you are going to give me all the XP. Thank you very much. Okay, what are the actual chances that instead of my boots being able to get Featherfall for, I just enchant a random book? That can have any type of enchantment at all, and the book enchant got us Featherfall for. This is exactly what I needed. Oh my gosh, I am so happy about this. And we have extra boots if someone else needs them, but look at this. Featherfall 4 on our boots. Now, while we do have one of our little phantom membranes, I am hoping for at least a few more, but no one else is wanting to spawn, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, if we only have the one, it will still be better than none. So let's go make up our first little potion. And there is our splash potion of slow falling, so that now we can have some strength and slow falling. I just need to hopefully get one more membrane so that we can make another batch of 3 of the slow falls, but we do have to wait until it is nighttime again. As we were waiting for nighttime to fall, Maggie stopped by for a visit to help prepare resources for the group when we would go fight the dragon. Maggie then mentioned she didn't have a bow for the fight, and I remembered that I also had a spare infinity book, so I put that on a bow and gave it to Maggie. After a few nights of Maggie and me staying up, we finally got some phantoms spawning, which gave me 2 more membranes to make some slow fall potions. Alright, we've got more slow falls, and we have 6 in total. That should be good, but let's take over our current stash of slow fall and strength over to spawn, where we are starting to set up a little bit of a chest system to kind of have everything prepped for the members to grab things as they need them. And we'll set up a little barrel here where we can have all of our slow fall potions be here, and then we'll have some strength potions. We've already got someone else that put a little free stuff for the end chest, so I started adding some things in there as well so we can make some rockets once we get the wings. But with our last 2 pieces of phantom membranes, we are going to go and work on getting some more of the slow fall potions brewed up. Once the potions were brewed, Maggie came over to help me move over all of the supplies to spawn, and then it was time to meet up with the girls.
Well, everyone, today's the day.
The city at the end of the game. Are we all ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
As ready as we'll ever
Yes.
be.
We got
That reaction was
this.
so slow. I don't know what to
The hesitation.
I need to hear the excitement in everyone's voices. I'm gonna ask you all again. Ready? Today's the day. How you all feeling? That's great because
Yeah.
I'm not confident in myself, so I'm gonna hide behind all of you.
Okay, shall we grab, what is this? Is this from Red?
Yeah, I grabbed us some slow fall splash potions and some strength, so there's more slow fall, and then I grabbed golden apples.
Thank you,
Red.
I'll take
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
There's also carved pumpkin heads if people want to wear one.
You're like that mom friend that always has the juice boxes.
I made some
Oh
mine.
yes, yeah. I got a juice box. Yep, right here in my hand. Yep. This one's apple juice. Yep, I got some building blocks.
Sorry, I'm sipping. I forgot I was on camera.
Wow. Just.
I'm like.
After that drift sipping moment, we decided to get on with it and threw the first Eye of Ender, and we were off on our adventure to wherever the eyes took us. By Sparkle's area, we threw a second eye to make sure we were still going in the correct direction and headed up her stairway.
This is such a detail.
Gotta
I
free
like
hand
how
click it.
Immediately we're just doing other things.
We're getting aesthetic screenshots and drowning people, apparently.
We'll be the axolotls.
We then continued by boat for a bit longer until Meggie and Drift started beefing.
Hey,
Hey,
don't steal my boat. Don't steal my boat.
that's my boat.
That's my boat. You literally picked up my boat.
Oh my god, they're fighting over
I
boats.
don't know.
Let's just leave them.
Oh, yeah, they can just keep fighting over boats. We'll fight the dragon. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my boat ride? Like, please.
Oh my god, they're still fighting back there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Wait,
my.
they just aren't here.
They're beefing.
They're beefing? Knives, this is for your sake. I'm making you your own boat.
Crazy.
Just taking care of some business.
Oh!
That's wrong. I need it back. My bad. That is not a boat. That is a spyglass. Once we were all back on track, the next eye we threw went downwards, so we began digging down through the water, swimming through water caves and singeing our toes on some magma block air pockets until we finally made it into the stronghold and started adding in all of the eyes to the portal frame and jumping in. With our whole group of girls working together on the end crystals and having strength too, we were able to get the dragon's health down pretty quickly. After a dragon yeet and bucket clutch from Moon, and a yeet and slow fall running out on Brooke, Trash landed the final shot to kill the dragon. Or so we thought.
I have a confession.
Yep.
I didn't even hit it. My thorns killed it.
That is so funny.
It's really
Jeez,
good.
let's go. Trash.
With the egg passed around, it was next time to go through the end gateway, looking for elytras and getting that next guild task completed, the city at the end of the game. Things started off fairly chill and uneventful. We split into smaller groups, Trash, Maggie, and I formed a group, and our 3 groups went off in different directions to look for an end city. Almost immediately, my group found a city and got the guild task advancement checked off our list. We then entered the city, shooting shulkers as we went until we could loot the chests. We then continued the search, pillaring through the end because all we wanted was to find some wings, and after a bit, we finally saw something in the distance.
Wait, a boat!
Oh my gosh, yes!
Oh my gosh.
Wait, we
Should
can be the
go
first
to
to get
boat
wings.
first?
We can
Yes,
be the
yes,
first to
yes,
get wings.
yes,
Boat,
yes,
boat,
yes.
boat, boat,
Okay,
boat.
okay.
Yes, yes.
I'm going.
Do it.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no, come here.
I did. I'm running.
I'm trying to catch
I'm
up to
literally
him.
running.
I got him.
Nice.
You're good.
Oh my goodness,
We're
got
doing
it.
it, yeah.
We're doing it. Ow.
All right, Trash. Woo!
Okay, here you go.
I'm floating.
Let's go.
Yay!
Yay!
We did it!
Best group.
We did it! We are the winners! Oh my gosh, mending unbreaking pants. Give me much.
Yummy.
Oh my god, that
Armor
Fortune
trim.
3 shovel. Do you see that?
Ooh, that's good. That's actually so nice for clay and mending. With the first elytra found, we thought it would be smart to send one of us with the wings and rockets looking for other end ships to bring back more elytras for the group. So Trash went out looking while Maggie and I stayed behind to collect shulker shells and loot the structure. When Trash returned, she had found 2 more elytras, so all 3 of us had elytras finally. We then decided to go out and find the other groups closest to us so we could meet up with them to help them find wings as well. After using our limited rockets and doing a fair bit of walking, we finally found and met up with Brooke, Moon, and Sparkle. Once they told us the directions they had yet to travel, Maggie and I went flying off to help them find some elytras. And this is where the chaos begins. I was flying peacefully through the end when I saw the death message in chat that Knives had died to an Enderman and was back at the stronghold. Drift and Knives immediately were asking for help from those who had found elytras to try to help them recover Knives' inventory, which included her full netherite set of armor and netherite tools. So I joined their voice group to try to figure out where Knives had died to see how far away I was to know if I could help or not. Once I got the cords, I decided to try my best to fly to the location where Knives had died. We were all so nervous, hoping we could get Knives' stuff back as I flew towards her death cords.
Yes,
I
it was
found
by
a
a
big
ci-
city.
It was by a city and it was a portal there as well.
Okay, I don't see a portal thing yet. Oh my gosh,
It's the
I found
exact
it.
coordinates I
Guys,
gave you.
I found it.
No.
Yes,
no, you
I'm
didn't.
looking at it, but I'm running from shulkers that are throwing their bombs at me.
Run, Red.
Ah.
If everyone dies getting this, I'm gonna cry. This is cursed.
Oh
I'm
my
just gonna
gosh.
walk. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna play.
I'm just stress punching this end stone.
I see it all. I see XP orbs.
You
I see your stuff. I found it.
Red.
Ah, I have shulker shells too, so I can literally just
Oh,
make
perfect.
things.
Oh my God.
Actually,
Bruh,
literally,
we've got this. Everything is
You are
here.
the
so much
best.
crap.
I got it.
Red, we love you so much.
I'm shocked that I got it all.
That was wild.
What on earth? With the items recovered, I went through the end gateway to meet up with Drift and Knives to give Knives her items back. Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can't look up. I'm too scared.
I know. I
There-
just looked up. What did I
Hi.
look up?
Here.
Hi.
No!
No! Bruh.
Barely looked up.
My
Oh my
gosh.
God. I hate it here.
We're walking
I
home.
literally never die this much in the end. Like, I'd never die in the end. This
Here,
is so horrible.
Knives, before you do anything, put that on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I always have this on. Like,
Oh my god.
And after that, we decided to promptly go back to the stronghold. And just when we thought we were safe from anything bad getting to us, we had a little visitor just happen to fall down the stairs and, well, yeah, blow up our boxes. So with not even the stronghold room being safe, we decided it was time to break the bed in the stronghold room and finally go back home.
All right, let's do it again. Ready, guys?
I'm scared.
If we fall off, I'm gonna cry.
Crouch?
Oh, God.
I don't like
Crouch,
when
crouch.
we're... Yeah.
I'm crouched.
Okay, you guys are
I'm
good.
running. I'm running.
And once we hopped through the portal and we're back in the overworld, the adventure was not over yet. We still had the group of girls in the end to help out, so Drift and I followed Knives to their base, where they had some mending and unbreaking villagers so we could bring back some repaired elytras to the girls. We all hopped in a group call to talk through our next steps of the rescue mission, and since both Drift and I had to log off soon, I went to go show Meggie the spider XP farm to mend the elytras. With Meggie in charge of all of the elytras, I left her to get them all mended up before I had to log off, and Meggie went back into the end to rescue the girls. And while I had to log off early, the end rescue mission continued, so make sure to go check out the other girls' perspectives to see even more shenanigans that took place. With the dragon now defeated and the end unlocked, this meant I could finally build us a better source of XP farming than the spider farm. Don't get me wrong, the spider farm is great and all, but nothing compares to the XP I can collect from an Enderman XP farm like the one I made in my bamboo Let's Play world. But before we get ahead of ourselves with the building, it's time to check off this week's task. So let's grab our red concrete powder and add it in. Perfect. Next, we need to buy some iron from Moon and Knives Iron Shop. Let's grab the blocks people donated to the Enderman XP farm cause, and now we can start collecting up the next resources. We'll collect up a bunch of tuff, an absolute ton of copper, and we'll get that all smelted up. And we'll get rid of some pesky intruders. And I think we got all the resources we'll need, so let's get going back to the stronghold. Once at the stronghold, we decided to make another portal first so we could eventually link up the stronghold to spawn via a nether tunnel. Once in the nether, we took a quick peek, grabbed the cords, and we're back in the stronghold, and we went into the end. Then began the scary process of bridging out 128 blocks over the void. My pinky got so tired from shifting during this process, but once we had the 9x9 platform made, I felt a bit safer. With the roof over the farm, I then built 13 rings up with 2 blocks in between until we reached the top and could start building out the spawn platform, going out 13 blocks in each direction. Then we just had to connect the lines up and fill them in while lighting it up in patches to prevent Endermen from spawning earlier than I wanted them to, because I am not about to fall to the same fate Knives had earlier on, but that doesn't mean that I don't almost fall to a different fate. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. My soul literally left my body during that fall. In moving forward from that scare, we next had to spawn the Endermite, which you do by ender pearling into a wall until you just get one to spawn, so you can name tag it, then stick it in a minecart, which can just be mildly chaotic if you ask me. And with the temporary blocks cleared away and removing all of the light sources, our Enderman XP farm started working. But we're not out of danger yet, since once again I decided to hover over the void in order to build below the XP farm, which this part always paranoids me. Especially after I almost died to a water stream not that long ago, but we made it, and we used more of the new tuff blocks, so we built up a room and started adding an enchanting table setup inside it. We swapped out the tuff for copper grates on the floor to add some spooky vibes while also balancing it out with some cozy decorations. Alright, now with the XP farm completed, the next thing I want to do is hop back into the home portal, make our way over to the Bravery Club, where I want to link up the Enderman farm to the Bravery Club, so let's hop into this portal here, quickly grab our cords, and start mining out a tunnel towards the stronghold. And there's the portal, so let's start digging down to the same Y level it's on, and now all we have to do is make a bridge across to make traveling safer and easier. I am so paranoid right now. I'm bridging across lava in the nether next to a soul sand valley where a skeleton could shoot me off this bridge at any moment. Okay, no skeletons got me, and I've made a nice little safety box so nothing can hurt me, not even the guest. Now we just go back through the portal, add a sign in the stronghold, a sign at the Bravery Club in the nether, and a sign outside the Bravery Club, so now everything is clearly marked for the Enderman XP farm. And with the rain now cleared, I just remembered that I completely forgot to grab my reward from the sword fountain for completing our task in the end. So let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something good. Ooh, an armor trim. Okay, well, I'm not going to apply this to my armor because I decided a while ago that I wanted to make kind of like a little museum for everything that this lovely sword gives us. We'll just add it into our little chest of where we've gotten our first 3 items as rewards. And that's actually going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed all of the chaos and adventures with the group of gals in the end, and I'm super happy that we now have a very good source of XP. In the next episode, I think I want to make a cute little dog armor shop, and with all of the armadillo scoot that we've been getting, we definitely have enough to make this happen. And of course, we'll do a fair bit of pranks, but I guess you'll just have to wait until the next episode to see how those turn out.